Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about a very popular type of platform known as a lifetime ISA. Now you may well have heard of this as a LISA, but basically this is another type of individual savings account. So my viewer question for you this week is, do you have a lifetime ISA? Leave your comments below. Now, before we take a closer look at the lifetime ISA, just a quick explanation of the advantages of using an individual savings account. The big advantage of holding your money within an ISA is the fact it acts as a tax wrapper for your money. So if you do earn from dividends, interest or growth, you will not pay any tax on those amounts. Obviously, any way that we can reduce the amount of tax we have to pay is a great thing because it keeps more money in our pocket. I must just say this is not financial advice, nor am I a professional financial advisor. If you need advice, please go and seek the help of a professional. So now we're going to take a deeper look at the lifetime ISA, and to help me to do that we're actually going to use the Gov.uk website. They have a page all about the lifetime ISA, so all of the information we're going to be speaking about today, you can give it another read through if you head over onto the Gov.uk website. So basically, first of all, who is a lifetime ISA for? To be able to apply for a lifetime ISA, you must be between 18 and under 40, so you must be 39 years old. You can put in up to £4,000 each year until you're 50 years old, so that bit's a little confusing. You can only open one until you're 39, but as long as you have it open before your 40th birthday, you can keep topping it up until you're 50. It's also important to say that you must put in your first payment into your lifetime ISA before you reach your 40th birthday. So far so good, but you're probably wondering, well, what is the big advantages? And it is this, the fact that every time you put in up to £4,000, the government will add a 25% bonus. This means if you put in the maximum amount of your allowance, which is £4,000 for a lifetime ISA, you will get £1,000 from the government for free. Now, just very quickly, it's very important for me to say that the allowance of your lifetime ISA does make up part of your overall ISA allowance, which as of today's date is £20,000. Next up, the great thing about a lifetime ISA is the money that you hold within your lifetime ISA can be either held in cash or it can be held in stocks and shares too, which we speak about quite a lot on this channel, so you'll know the big advantages of doing this. Of course, you will get the 25% growth technically from the government bonus, but if you decided to invest the money, you could have the potential of growth from your investments too. Personally, I choose to invest the amount I hold in my lifetime ISA in a low-cost index fund. I have loads of different videos on the channel explaining which ones I like. So far it's sounding pretty good. Maybe you're under 39 years old and you're thinking, I'm going to open a lifetime ISA. What are the drawbacks? There must be some rules, there must be some cons to do with this account type. And you are right. And these rules, which you may see as big cons, is the fact that you can only access your money in 3 different ways. Number 1, when buying your first home. Number 2, if you're aged 60 or over. And number 3, if you're unfortunately terminally ill with less than 12 months to live. Now, the reason it's important to pay attention to these rules is if you were to draw out the money for any other reason than these 3 things, you will get charged a 25% fee. This is known as making an unauthorised withdrawal. This 25% fee recovers the government's bonus which they gave to you when you first topped up your lifetime ISA. Now, the biggest drawback is the fact that it will be 25% of your total pot size. So let's say, for example, you put in £4,000, the government topped it up £1,000, so the total amount was £5,000. You won't just lose the £1,000 the government gave you, you'll lose 25% of your overall pot of £5,000, £1,250, so 250 of your own money. So in just a second, I'm going to go through where I hold my lifetime ISA. But first of all, there's just a few more things that you need to know. Firstly, if you're going to use the amount for buying your first home, as of today's date, the property must cost £450,000 or less. You must buy the property at least 12 months after you make your first payment. You must use a conveyancer or solicitor to act for you for the purchase, and this is because the ISA provider will pay the funds directly to them. And you must be buying the property with a mortgage. If you and your partner are buying your first home together, they can also use their lifetime ISA and government bonuses too. Next up, onto saving for later life. You can take out the money after you're 60 years old. As we've already touched on, if you drew out the money before your 60th birthday and not for the purchase of your first home or the fact that you're terminally ill with less than 12 months to live, you will indeed incur a 25% charge. So next up, who do I hold my lifetime ISA with? The answer is I hold my lifetime ISA with AJ Bell. Their website for us the consumer is youinvest.co.uk. You can see here on this page there's more information all about the lifetime ISA along with the charges. You can find out what sort of funds you can invest in. There's loads of information that I'd recommend you looking at on this website. The fund that I invest in is a high risk equity fund which tracks the S&P 500 index. Now, of course, some of you may not want to have such a high risk investment in your lifetime ISA, and that would be completely down to you to decide on what risk you wish to take. AJ Bell have been a great platform for me so far. The probably biggest disadvantage of using AJ Bell is the fact that they charge a £10 dealing fee, which obviously being used to using Vanguard, this is actually free of charge. However, as of the day of recording, Vanguard doesn't currently offer lifetime ISAs. So as a quick conclusion, the lifetime ISA for the correct type of person could be a great account to invest in. If you're either buying your first home or you want to invest for your future, it's a really great thing to get this 25% government bonus. It will definitely be worth you having a think of whether or not a lifetime ISA is the correct type of account for you. I only come across this last year and I decided it was definitely the right thing for me to invest in. The next video I'm going to point you towards is looking inside my Vanguard Stocks and Shares ISA. This will show you the sort of funds that I invest in. I'll link to that now. Apart from that, I hope you found today's video useful. If you're thinking of opening a lifetime ISA, leave your comments below. I'll be really interested to hear. Hopefully, I'll speak to you on another video very soon. Take care, guys.